When I see this room, I see people who are making a difference in our communities. I see the backbone of Hawaii. One thing very important for us is this connection. Sometimes we lose that connection of one another. This is the time that we could make a huge difference. It is the time for us to make right in whatever we're doing, whatever our work is. It is the time for us to rise.
How do we best adapt our islands for the changes that we know are going to be coming in the years ahead? There's a bunch of different people in the room. We have government officials, funders, grassroots activists. We don't have the luxury of fighting amongst ourselves. We need to figure out how do we work to advance a collective goal.
It's going to require us to really root ourselves in our values of what's most important for us to protect. This ʻāina, even if it's underwater, will survive all of us and all our capitalism and all our greed and all the horrible things we do to it. The way we live now will determine how she thinks of us when we are gone, whether or not we maintain what it meant to be kanaka. That's what it means to protect ʻāina. That's important to me as a Hawaiian.
The Green New Deal for Hawaii, we're working on that in the Environmental Caucus. We've divided it into agriculture, ecosystem restoration and management, education, health and human services, housing, transportation, and waste management. And our aim is to evaluate each bill based on labor, carbon, cultural sensitivity, and climate resiliency and equity. So it's extremely ambitious, but we have to try, and we need all of your support to do it.
Both the land and the people are being hurt by some of the same things.
You know, when you think about ʻāina, you think about femininity, they're one and the same.
I believe it's because we're all sacred, women and land. We are creators of life, we give life, we sustain life, we give hope.
So there was parallels between, you know, the violence against our bodies as well as the ʻāina.
The people in power aren't doing anything about it, and then we too as community members, how we're responding to that, how we're allowing it to become casual and allowed in our communities.
How do we get the legislature to listen to their communities? The communities do not have a voice. We're allowed 3 minutes, but they don't listen. We do not have a voice.
Imagining going to testify, looking at the decision makers as I'm testifying, they nod their head in agreement because they get what I'm saying. They share my values and they have the same priorities as I do, as my community. And I wanted to be that. I wanted to nod my head and say, yeah, that's right. Mahalo for coming to testify. I agree with you completely. You know how I'm gonna vote.
What does the law protect? The culture dictates what the law protects. Yes, we have the Hawaii State Constitution that states and mandates that everyone must respect and uphold Native Hawaiian rights. We see that being broken all the time.
You know, you go through the right channels, you go to the meetings, and you continually advocate in all the ways the system allows you to, and then you come to a stop. What do we do when we hit that roadblock?
We tell somebody, oh, we want to do this, we want to do this. We need to also be able to turn around and say, we are already doing it. We just need additional support.
And how do you design a plan that is equitable for everyone?
What are the components that grow a movement?
The Hawaiian community is united like it has never been before. So the question in my mind is, what next? First of all, we gotta go from playing defense, protecting our waters, protecting our reefs, protecting our shorelines, those kinds of things. And now we're asking our young people to play offense. So how do you play offense?
Creating ʻāina-based jobs is not just creating jobs for a column. And if we're solving their problems using our systems, we are putting ourselves in a different position of power. Because nothing can argue its success.
This is not theoretical, this is applied. This is stuff we've been doing, and it's an opportunity for us to reclaim it.